Good evening, welcome back to HobbyMaker. My name is Nigel May, and do you know what? There is no better way to start the weekend than here on HobbyMaker, especially if you have beauties like this in the room. It's Anna Marie. How are you, darling lady? Nice to see you. She gives the best hugs. That probably wasn't mic friendly, but it's like she gives the best hugs. She really does. We've got a busy show, so I'm going to dive straight on in. But it's so nice to have you here because you bring, I'm going to say, the most exquisite product. If you want to make cards or home decor or whatever it may be that just looks chef's kiss every time, then this is it. Elegant and classy, like your lovely self. Let's start with this. This is your elegant wreath. This is an absolute beauty. Half the stock has already gone on this. Why do you think this is so popular?
Because I believe it's because it's so versatile. I mean, it's called evergreen wreath, which means that, you know, you can use it for your everyday kind of projects, but I do think that it's actually any kind of project. So it's festive,
around, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. And also the other thing is that it's a great wreath to actually snip in certain places and actually make it smaller if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to be using this one, 3 layers, okay, in my demo, my first demo today.
Little sneaky peek for you, that's coming up.
Definitely. So I love it. I mean, you can add berries, you know, little beads, flowers of, you know.
It's the perfect blank canvas, isn't it?
Yes.
The perfect sort of foundation for whatever you want to put on top of it. Busy for this one already. Ken in Oxfordshire has already checked out. We love you, Ken. Over half the stock has gone on that $17.99. You're going to see that in action. QU3F20 is your item code on that. Elizabeth, Gloria coming in as well. It's wise to get in early with this one because I'm going to say things do sell out very quickly in Anna Marie's world. Next up, I love this. This is the eucalyptus sprig. I love a bit of eucalyptus in reality, so having it on a craft card, just gorgeous.
Yeah, most definitely. I love this one too. I mean, the double sort of sprigs, if you like, they go opposite directions. So if you're creating a wreath, obviously you could go the same direction or the opposite direction. You could obviously meet them at the top or bottom, in the middle somewhere, and it's great. One has cut lines on each leaves. The other one is completely solid. So absolutely fabulous for your floral decoration.
75% of the stock has gone on this already. I just want to bring in this beautiful sample because you can see, look, eucalyptus, and Anna Marie's cards, I always think you can recognize them, you know, a mile off because they're always so flamboyantly beautiful. You put a lot on there, but you never put too much on there.
Oh, thank you.
Well, unlike me, you know when to stop.
Unlike you, well, well, thank you. I mean, I think that is because a lot of our dyes are delicate, okay? So I'm always going for like a little balance where, you know, you've got something solid like the stag head, for example, on this particular card that we're looking at. And then you've got something, you know, delicate. So you don't bring too many like bold, solid items into the mix. You're giving a good mixture.
It's about to sell out. It's about to sell out. Limited stock on that one. Extremely limited. $17.99 your price. That NY3F27. We're down to single figures on that one. Next up for you, let's go for birthday wishes. This is fab. Now again, I mean, I do think because your design, your elegance, your style is so beautiful, but you never forget about sentiments.
No, we do have a lot of different sentiments. This one, I have to say, is one of my favorites because the birthday literally is just so delicate and yeah, in a really beautiful font. The wishes is actually what I wanted to pop most of all. I've actually used in my previous demo, funny enough, at 3 p.m. And that's what I want. I want a message, but I don't necessarily want the message to jump out from the project, okay?
You don't want it to dominate, but you don't want it to get lost.
Absolutely, exactly. And, you know, if I wanted to add another delicate message, I could always go for a typewriter message, which is obviously on black sort of printed on like black, white on black, that's what I meant to say, which I also used on my second demo from that hour as well. But that, if we're talking about birthday wishes, that is one of my favorites.
I just noticed that there are little hearts on there.
That's right.
Little teeny tiny. Jack, come back in between the W and the I or the S, the H, wherever you want to go. There's little teeny tiny hearts.
Yes. So every letter is joined
That's
with
just
this one.
gorgeous. Now,
Sweet.
that's one of the biggest stocks we've got on the show, but already approaching 30% of that large stock has gone. Helen, Pauline, Barbara, Sandra, Haley, you and more coming through. Oh, Nigel. It's those
That's
little
okay.
details that mean so much. I'll pop that back in a moment, my lovely. So that's your birthday wishes to begin with.
Yes.
We've also got your happy birthday. Classic and simple, but again, done in a different kind of way.
That's right. We've got two fonts again. This one is actually so easy to snip out. That's a good thing because sometimes you do want to pop one message really, let's say to the top and birthday to the bottom. You can actually finish it off or attach it to a piece of ribbon, anything like that. So it's very versatile. And I actually, on one of the projects which you can find on my Facebook.
Where do we go for that? Anna Marie Designs?
Anna Marie Designs, creative, something. Inspiration, something like that. I can't remember.
If you put Anna Marie Designs, you will find it.
Yes, you find it definitely. But I actually weaved a piece of acetate in and out between each letter and basically attached like floating, over my birthday floral arrangement, and it looked really great. So, there's so many different ways of actually attaching it. But if you wanted your actual message, nice, bold message to be the focal point on your project, that's the one for you.
Yeah.
And so is the birthday wishes as well. So.
Gorgeous, love that as a pair. Try and get both those together. $14.99 is your price on that one. NX3F40 is your item code there. Next up for you, the ornate frames. Now we've got a couple of frames for you. We've got circles coming up, but we've got the squares to begin with. I'm going to be honest with you. Do you want to know how many we've got left? 4.
Oh.
4. That is it. When it's gone, because all of these, when they're gone, aren't they?
Well, I'm actually using this one, my second demo. This evening.
People that if they buy it, we still need to see how to use it.
Yes,
that's good. I'm never going to stop you doing a demo because you're too good. But this one, if you want to go for it, there's 4 left. So the first 4 people to check out on this will get it. Maggie and Kent, you are already in. The amount of metal that you get for your money here, I think, is incredible because this is large. I mean, the outside that you actually have here is huge.
Yes, definitely. And they really are pretty frames, really are. Now, one other thing I should mention.
We are over allocating, by the way. More people want it than we've got stock of.
But one other thing I should mention is basically you're also getting a solid layers. Oh, it's sold out.
It is sold out. We'll take the graphics out, but we'll carry on talking about it.
Yeah, but even so, they are nested. So let's say you wanted to do a sort of an aperture kind of card, really. You've got so much in this set that you could actually sandwich differently and really, really, really play with this die. It's amazing. And
is that the same idea for the circles as well?
Yes, exactly the same. So I wanted to have 2 matching sort of sets because this is the circle one, and I absolutely adore circles. That's why a lot of our products have dotty element on them, but this one is beautiful, and actually you can see that even on this card I combined this ornate circle with the dotty bobble circles.
It's not easy to say.
No, but so they all work really well together. And on this particular card you could clearly see that it's a mixed media card, so there is no stopping you from actually using it just as a sort of pretty paper sort of element, and then going into...
I think our camera's gone. We'll keep pointing that way instead.
Yes.
In fact, I'll show this on the overhead then. This is another card that we have here using the circle. Just say this is about to sell out as well. So if you want to get this one, grab it now.
This one is a great example of why these 2 sets work really well, because we've got in the background I have blue square ornate circle square frame, and at the front here we have the circle. They're very delicate, but what pops on this particular card, apart from the primrose flower, is actually the white. It's actually the white because the square, is die cut in obviously sort of more chalky color card. So obviously it's somewhere gently placed in the background.
You're causing a bit of a furore on the phone lines. Things are about to sell out. I'm going to have to do some stock updates. But if you want to go for the circle frames, Sylvia, Joy, Maxine, Lorraine, Helen, please check out your baskets ASAP. I say no more. Eucalyptus sprigs, sold out, gone. That's gone. Evergreen wreath, we have 3 left. Literally, we are so limited on that one. So if you want to go for this one, last 3 orders for that, then that is it. QU3, there's 2 left now, well done. QU3F20 is your item code on that one. Then we've also got for you as well, Oh no, there's collection, the big bundle,
Yes.
isn't it? So I was like looking behind there. It's here. It's under my eyes. This is gorgeous. This is our fabulous bundle that we've got here. You've got 28 dies in this collection. We've got the price down, and then we've got a split pay available on this one. But let's talk, before we talk about money, let's talk about what you're getting in here, because the amount of metal and versatility that you have here is huge. Anna Marie, take us through this collection.
Well, I think this collection is really a must-have, simply because in this collection you're getting really ovals, circles, okay, a lot of numbers, and which are essentials in so many different ways, but and also lots of greetings. Each circle in the numbers and greetings contain, obviously, apart from the numbers, you have 5 different greetings. Okay, so, and of course you've got shadow plates as well. Now, I love the fact that all these dies really work well with the background mesh. And the background mesh, okay, and let's not forget about some other dies as well in this collection, which they can very easily be used as a stencil.
Yes.
Okay, the background mesh in particular, I love it because it's snippable in any place you want. So what that means is, like, if I want, and I will be using a little bit in my next demo, okay, but if you wanted to just, you know, die cut one large square background mesh, and you made, let's say, 8 cards, or even, let's say, 4. So you can take any element from this particular background mesh and use it, whether that's a corner, whether that's literally a small element, larger element. And if you divide it up in just even more pieces, smaller pieces, you've got loads out of one sheet of sort of very decorative background. But just a moment ago, we had this card, which you can actually see. There is one in the corner there at the bottom, okay, where
If you want to sell your house in Saskatoon or Regina for top dollar without paying enormous commissions, do